Now time for the best role that Ethan Hawke has ever done. Before Midnight, starring Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. This is part of a trilogy. I got the first two movies on DVD, a double DVD set, Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, which I didn't see the first two movies, so I was a little bit lost when I was seeing Before Midnight, but now that I've seen these two films, holes are very much filled in. But despite that, I really did like Before Midnight. I watched it and now I like it even more. It's really a good film. And I don't feel it's the weakest of the three movies. I think the second one is the weakest of the three films, really. And I think this one is a very good film. All three films have very good chemistry between Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. Celine and Jesse, they work so well together. You really feel like they are a couple, that they are soulmates and everything. The first film, they meet on a train and they spend the whole day in Vienna, being all romantic and everything, just mostly talking and being very affectionate towards each other. In the second film, Ethan Hawke meets her by chance while he's doing a book signing day in Paris, France. And it's been a few more years since their first encounter, so they're much older and they have different perspectives on life, but they still have that great chemistry. But the problem is that he's married, but his wife is not in the movie. So, and he has a 4-year-old son who does show up in the third movie at 12 years old. So the third movie is 8 years after the second one. And the second one I thought was very good, but it's the weakest of the three films in my opinion. But it is very good. I really did like that second movie a lot. Then you have the third movie, which is really good. Better than the second film, almost as good as the first one. Jesse has left his wife for Celine, and they had twin girls, and this time they're spending the whole day in Greece. Only part I really didn't like was the conversation in the hotel room at the end. That I didn't like. I didn't like how that went. But the rest of the movie was fantastic. It was so good. I mean, there's this one scene where Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy are watching the sunset, and that scene is just so magical, so romantic. How they're counting down before the sun sets. Still there, it's gone. And that is just so cool, because you know that couples have done that before, that they've watched sunsets together, and how romantic that is. The acting between them, these are Oscar-winning performances, by far, definitely Oscar-worthy. So the first movie, I would definitely get a 10 out of 10. The second movie would get a 9.5, and the third movie gets a 9.5 because of the scene in the hotel room. That part I didn't really like, but the rest of it I loved. So I definitely recommend to get the double set of Before Sunrise, Before Sunset. But either way, if you see Before Midnight before then or afterwards, you're still going to enjoy the movie, although it's maybe better to see the first two films ahead of time, because then you get a better understanding of the characters and you won't be too lost when you see the movie. So that's how I feel about Before Midnight.